I was just about to come and defeat it. I guess I came too late. Shut up. You're stronger than I expected, human. Now you see that big gate over there? That's the entrance to the village. Take lead, human. I think I bugged this this guy out somehow. I'm not gonna question it, I'm just gonna, you know... I like the oriental feel that it has to these gates and stuff. Kind of like Chinese dynasty. We're finally back to the village entrance, Pasha's Way. Ramo, you have the key, right? Left the key back at the... Just kidding, I have it here in my back. Shut up. Thought you would ask me to go take it, go take you to it again. Insert the key, get back to the village. I want you both to know you both suck. A lot. Oh, damn. And you guys fancy. So this is... That's right. This is the Sea People village we live in. A place in the, like this under the sea. Wait! How did a human get in here? Ramos, Suwon. Were you kidnapped by this human? Tension awaits you. He lost sleep worrying about you. Kinda hard to explain. About me, I rescued Ramo after she was kidnapped by a squid. We get it. Just take me to my father. It'll be faster to explain things to him. Look at him. My goodness, Ramo, my daughter. Where were you, my precious girl? Your daddy was worried out of his wits. You heard? The humans do something to you, my daughter? Wait, who's this next to you? I thought you brought a blue manatee, but it's a human. Wow. He's called us a manatee. What's going on here? I'd like an explanation. You know that strange things have been happening around here recently, right? For example, the tremors and the ice melting off the divine tree. Of course, Ramo. I've been looking into the cause. It's already been 2 years. You know our technology has its limits. Well, the ancient texts have all been lost, and we need to figure out new methods again. We can't simply keep waiting, Father. Humans are selfish, but they have good technology. We need their help. No, not the humans. They can't be trusted. They dirtied our homes and even hunted our kind to put on display. They're wicked creatures looking to hunt us and steal from us. We can't ally with the likes of... You're saying? Another huge tremor. See, something really bad will happen if we don't do anything. When I was taken by the giant squid, it was in human waters. Dave here helped me out. Someone was the one who said he did that earlier. Try asking him. Not all humans can be bad, can they? I mean, well... Even if I wanted this, the village would not agree. Getting help from humans, everyone would find that hard to believe. If this man can gain the village trust, consider your suggestion. Village trust? How does he go about winning that? How about asking around to see if they, what they need? Alright, since today's long trip must have been pretty tiring, human, come back here tomorrow. You have to listen to the village's request. Oh my god, I do not like being ordered about. Wait, I didn't even agree. How am I supposed to come here, all the way here? Chapter 3, a request from the Sea People. Didn't you say you helped my daughter? I suppose it would be fitting for my people. It wouldn't be fitting for my people to ignore your needs, even if you're human. Use this. What is this? Looks like an ordinary mirror. Sea People mirror. Once installed, will let you instantly travel to the village. Well, that's convenient. Such a thing's possible. The various disasters have caused our decline, but our ancestors were a very advanced civilization once. Right now, all we have left are a few relics, sadly. In any case, installing this in your village will allow you to come to this village whenever you need. It will recognize your face, so only you'll be able to use it. It also operates from light from the divine tree, or sun, so you can only use it during the day. Oh, I'll give you the village map. Okay. Help you find the villages. Teleportation device, that's pretty amazing. I have to go back to the boat with this mirror for now. Okay. Bumblebee tuna. He says you go to the Sea People village with it during the day, right? Should go tomorrow. Look at the time. Yeah, it must be open. I should drop by and check if anything of note happened. I want to go check on my fish, but okay. Looks like I arrived too late. I should do a little cleanup. What's up, lady? It's Yoshi, what are you doing here? Oh, my work ended just now and I was passing by. I saw the lights were on, despite the hour. Bancho seems to have gone home already. He looked a bit tired recently. I'm worried he might fall ill. Even so, I'm glad to see him working so hard again like this. Come to think of it, I heard he once gave up on cooking because of a sudden incident. Yes, back then I thought he was gone for good. Wonder what it was about. Nothing that secretive. Simply avoid mentioning it with him present, just in case it's still a sore spot for Bancho. I'm thirsty. You give me a glass of beer? Sure. Bad? It's so refreshing as a glass of beer after work. Especially nice to have a view of the sea at night like this as I drink. I tell you now a bit about Bancho, why he quit cooking for a while. It was 12 years ago. Flashback time? Mm-hmm. This is the Dugon Hotel. I worked here 12 years ago. 5-star hotel with both tradition and long history. It's a bit old, yes, but at the time the quality of the food and service had been newly improved. Yoshi, do you have a moment? What is it, manager? Well, some customer left a reservation. Troublesome customer? You know the actress, Louis Crawford? Lois Crawford, sorry. She made a reservation at our hotel. She's a leading actress with a long career. Her role as a spy in one of her most famous works, The 22nd Floor. Is that like the 29 steps? Or 39 steps, sorry. It was extremely impressive. She apparently hit a slight slump as her new movie hasn't been doing very well. Manager spent his entire life in the hotel, like he was the living embodiment of history. A lot of knowledge about the etiquette used to the upper class for each country. He was used to servicing those of high rank. Luxury hotel with many years of history, tradition, okay. We had nobles staying here in our accommodation, and many notable films were shot here. Many people seeking that sort of old era nostalgia used our services. We had a very high standards for the service we provide. I heard that Lewis Crawford can be very picky. We're a very high quality hotel with history and tradition on our side. I don't think there'll be any issue if she comes. So there it is. Nobody can beat the level of service and staff at this hotel. We won many prizes as well. Just one thing. You haven't heard the rumors about her, have you? The rumors? Take a look at this. He's famous for not only as a chef, but a gourmand. That's a blurb she published in a travel magazine recently. It appears to be description of her travels, but it's just bashing on the hotel she stayed at. Glory hotels are the best of the best. Yet she wrote such a scathing review. Bringing up the bad does not make a person more professional. Her writing's mostly like this. Well, it's just we do, Yoshi. That's it. I'll view the reservation. If only the hotel's reputation. Yeah, only for the hotel's reputation's sake. In that case, we may have to think about how we'll serve her. We'll take the reservation, but also need to think about ways to satisfy her. Suppose you're right. Do you have any ideas? Our hotel's strengths has a long history and tradition. You keep mentioning that. Well, of a high quality service. The way we can satisfy her will involve making good use of those things. Did you reserve a suite? Yes, it's a suite. We need to clean the rooms and service that matches her taste. Treat her as a VIP. I'll look into drinks and amenities she prefers and place them as I also check on the state of the rooms. We will receive her. Suppose I'll have to do that. Thank you. There's no one that can handle such a tricky customer except for you. With your experience with the many VIPs. More tense than usual. And about the meals, we can offer her the buffet for breakfast, but we'll need to ready a dinner course. Italian or French? I mean, if she's like meant to be like super fine dining is French. Italian, I mean, definitely has that as well, but I think French, yeah. We have fantastic French food in our hotel. I enjoyed the Dugon with a Michelin-starred head chef at the helm. He came at the most inconvenient time. Our head chef was in France on a culinary research trip. Oh, Jesus. Sous chef is taking his place for now. He cooks wonderfully as well. However, our upcoming customer is a difficult one. Japanese? Never been strong suit. Only served udon and simple donburi. We make an exceptional. However, after we've hired Bancho, grown quite dramatically. Famous for his ability to reinterpret the use of ingredients, and his food was recently featured in the overseas magazines. Might be our dark horse. Like our best choice. He hasn't really proved himself yet. Do you think he'll be alright? Bancho's skills is indisputable, however. One of the drawbacks is that he doesn't consider the preferences of the customers. His sole focus is letting people try new flavors. That is what drives his creativity, of course. But this time, it won't really serve us. We're dealing with the infamous Lewis Crawford, after all. I see, that's a good point. However, I think it's the best we can do right now is to try and persuade Bancho. Okay. Bancho, you here? Yoshi, what are you doing here? Oh, you're here, that's good. I've come to check on the status of the manager's request. Look all you want, it's just an ordinary Japanese food kitchen. Bancho's been a peculiar man. He's suddenly appeared one day, handing us his resume and explaining he's been learning in Japan. All the sushi establishments listed on the resume were top tier, but Bancho has never stayed in one place for long. He told me that he moved on each time after learning enough. Manager, a long talk with him, yeah. Could always be found in the kitchen, busy with something, day after day in, day out. He hated to be interrupted. Were you practicing? Well, yes. Training means thousands and tens of thousands of attempts. Practice without rest is the only way to produce meaningful results. I see. You never skip research and practice. Relieves me to see your hard work. What do you mean you're relieved? Bancho, would you be willing to try servicing of the IP? IP, that's right. If important guests will increase our reputation, or rather, we might send it plummeting to the ground. Name is Lois Crawford. Lois Crawford. She's an actress. Been about a year since you joined the Dugon Hotel. Japanese food team, which was never very strong, received much attention in a short span of time. Can't deny that your contribution to this was great. However, this means that we also get customers who want special treatment. So you mean to say that I should try and please this picky woman? Yes, it's important to the hotel's reputation. Yeah. Hotel's reputation lies in the balance. What do you say? For me, cooking has always been a battle with myself, not with others. Making a perfect food has always been my goal, and it won't change no matter who I cook for. Simply use the best ingredients available in the current season, and the most suitable recipe. Would that be okay with you? Alright, we'll leave that to you, I guess. However, I'd like to offer input on the method of servicing our guests. The expert, Miss Yoshi, when it comes to servicing food. I don't know what this is, so we'll go with that. Traditional Japanese dining methods. All those small dishes, sashimi soup. Okay. Allows you to taste many kinds of food. Is regarded as the quintessential Japanese meal. What do you think of this course? It's traditional. A form of art that utilizes many dishes to express an unified theme. That means it's using soup, grilled food, steamed food, deep fried food to express the theme. Doing all that is impossible in this current kitchen. Then I think better with a single course. It would probably be better to employ a Western course format instead. What do you think? Not bad. What are you making for each dish? There's a soup to begin with. A few minutes later. This is a bit long-winded, not gonna lie. Yes, I think that'll be fine. Up to the sushi. Tempura next. I suppose shrimp would be the most logical choice. Difficult to create any impact with shrimp. We kept everything pretty normal so far, so this is where I would like to add a little spice. Any resources in this topic? How does something like this sound? Let's have a good idea. Let's hear it. Shark. Thinking of a dish that uses shark head. Oh yeah. Shark head. Can sharks be eaten? Sharks are very tasty fish. At this time of year, they grow fat, boosting the flavor. The meat and the cheeks are particularly, in particular, has a lovely chewy texture, which means you both, which reminds you both of ordinary meat and fish. But shark is too exhausting of an ingredient. Could we use something like a little more widely consumed? Especially considering Lois Crawford. Good food will impress everyone. He serves a full shark's head. Yeah. Anyone who takes a bite will recognize that the food for what it is. Give some thought. I'm not sure if he'll be okay. Can't help but think that it's not a great idea, Bancho. You serve that dish and things go sideways. The consequences won't affect you alone, but the manager and I will also take part in the blame. After all, she's coming to the Dugon Hotel, not to a restaurant operated by you. Our hotel must seek to provide the most restful and enjoyable experience to its guests. Nothing can be allowed to mar the experience, as the hotel will stand to lose for it. There's no guarantee she'll hate it. She'll know from taking just one bite that it's one of the greatest foods. Always an exception to the rule. He's an extremely picky person after all. What a pity. I understand. I'll go shrimp tempura then. Though it can't compare to shark. Wait, Miss Crawford. Thank you. This is Chet who's been preparing you food today. He's younger than I expected. I was hoping for something more, for a slightly more experienced chef. Oh my, tied up, are we? Perhaps my looks leave you a loss of words. Seems to be a little tense. He's quite a skilled chef, I assure you. You're looking forward to the food then? I remember the service here being quite alright for an old hotel. I like the carpet and the paintings on the walls as well. Furnishings of the Gloria have a kitsch quality to them that I don't like. Well, but to think there's no gym, that's a bit of a shocker. I need to exercise daily to maintain my figure. It was our intention that your stay be restful as possible. Everyone has their preferred ways of resting. Well, the bathing facilities were good, so I'll content myself with that. What's for dinner? Japanese course, here's the menu. Steam snapper. Got a bland flavor coupled with a spicy scent. Quite interesting. That's the flavor of the sashimi. It's a bit of there's a tiny bit of flavoring provided by the condiment made from 7 different species. Next dish is so the tempura and the dessert are left. That tempura, don't tell me it's shrimp. That's sort of commonly served with rice, right? Dessert, no doubt, usual fruit. Suppose I've tasted basically everything. How decisive satisfaction. Have we succeeded? How do you like it? Are you happy with the Japanese food? Well, it was about as good as I expected to be, I suppose. Suppose I could come here and eat every now and then, but why bother coming to a hotel to eat food that's quite average? Haha, even so, I'm sure our food is better than most of the restaurants. Snapper soup was something that was pretty interesting. But that's it. It was just a fishy soup with spicy aftertaste. I think you've added sticky yam on top. Don't really like the texture. Any food, isn't it? All to your liking? Ignorant of the fact we served you Japanese food, my mistake. But please accept my apologies. Whatever. It wasn't that good, but it was healthy at least. The hotel doesn't even have a gym, so I suppose the food should be healthy, at the very least. You have a word? Oh no. Let me introduce myself again. I'm the master chef who works here, Bancho. I'm not much of a speaker, but I was been listening quietly. I find it impossible to maintain my silence now, however. Do you have something to tell me? Apparently you're supposed to have better food than anyone else here, right? Now, Bancho, Miss Lois here is just... It is most definitely my fault for failing to provide food that satisfies you. You not give me a chance to make up for my mistake. Gosh, I'm a very busy woman. What you witnessed today aren't my real skills. I served you food that can... no. I'll serve you food that can objectively be called good. I'll be talking about... you're saying that you have something else that you think would satisfy me? Right, I'll wait, but remember, time is valuable. Your food better be amazing. Can't be thinking of... What is it, Miss Yoshi? Is there something I'm missing? Well done. Whole roasted shark head. Oh my god. This is... You fried the whole head? It's an amazing dish. The meat in the cheeks hasn't been cut out. I choose to fry the head whole to preserve the supple texture. You tried... Yeah, you'll never taste something like this out anywhere else. High quality dish made using the best possible ingredients. Get out of my sight. How the hell can you call this food? He's saying, just take one bite. I guarantee you'll be transported to heaven. Not happy about this. This is what the service is like at the Dugon Hotel. Now, Bancho, Yoshi, you apologize as well. Sorry, Miss Lois. Should have been more vigilant. Looks are not all there is to food. Why do you refuse to even try, Miss Lois? Now isn't the time. I find it highly unpleasant. Is this some kind of hidden camera prank or punishment? You'll pay for treating me this way. Don't think I'll let you get away with this. I'm leaving. Cancel my suite. Charge me a cancellation fee if you wish. I don't care. Oh Lord. After that, Banjo quit his job and left at the hotel and left saying he needed a train. My belief, it wasn't so much the cooking itself as the ingredients and cooking methods that he'd researched. See, I still admire him a little for not giving up on his belief that he's going on the right path. Suppose it was this stubborn side of him that allowed him to obtain such his current skill level. No. Working with you, he even started social media. Feels something has changed about him, and I like it. I think you're good for him. He continue to get along. I'll do my best to help focus him on cooking. Oh, here he comes. Went around yesterday, so I was a bit worried. Couldn't get in touch with him via the radio either. I was at the Sea People Village. He's gonna lose his mind. You what? What happened? You see? See, I envy you, I do. What a lucky experience. Not sure how I can help, but it's clear they have problems to deal with. Why don't you go talk to the residents first? I'd love to go as well, but as you said, only one person can use the mirror. What's a pity. What an unexpected turn of events. If you need any of my tools, don't forget to check the Cobra shop. Okay. What do you have? Nice people hard work so late. Wow, she took a picture of us. Wow. Kinda messed up. 6K, Jesus. We need to earn some shmoney. What happened to my other ones? But I had a dash one. Yeah, still like bloody cuttlefish. Okay. Alright, well, that's actually where I'm going to call it for today. I'll probably be back later playing some more Stranded Alien Dawn, but for now, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. If you like what you saw, feel free to hit that follow button. If you missed out on anything else, everything I do gets uploaded to YouTube. Yeah. Anybody on right now? Just give a little bit of love to. I don't know who's about. Let's have a little gander. Sure, I'll send you guys over to the Monster Girl. She's a friend of the channel. She's playing some Apex at the moment. If that's something you enjoy, she's just a fun personality. Anyway, I'll be back later. Until